Goblin House Studios.
Welcome to our actual play tabletop podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 52 of our actual play tabletop podcast. I'm Matt, and I play Shrimp Stomp.
I'm Bianca, and I play Leilathia.
I'm JoJo, and I play Ninx.
I'm Spook Jim, and I play Galliot Delaric.
Hey everyone, I'm Cody, and I play Thornton Stronghollow.
And I am Adam. I am our game master. Well, in the last episode, the players wrapped up all of the things they had to do in the Lucky Star. They befriended Chef Dog, and Thornton had something mysterious going on, something on his mind, but we haven't discovered what it is yet. And then a guard came and said, "Come and help us, because Cleggan is attacking Katagana's inn," where they had stayed earlier in their visit. So the characters had rushed over there and joined in battle, and Thornton had challenged Cleggan for a one-on-one duel after getting his, getting his butt cut up by Shrimp Stomp. But now, him and Thornton are locked in a life-or-death struggle, while the other, the rest of the party are watching and fighting the other Yakuza. And when we come back into it, we begin at the top of the initiative with Shrimp Stomp again.
Alrighty, Shrimp Stomp is actually going to zoom over to Tagashi. And he is going to do Cure Wounds on him.
Ooh.
That's going to be 8 hit points.
Alright, that greatly heals him. You can see the wound closing up.
Wait. Put my finger in it.
Leilathia needs to put her finger in that.
And then I'm going to be like,
Get up! Too many people here. Go help fight.
Okay. Oh, the other town guard.
the guards that are guarding him.
They see that you're protecting him, and they will go off and join the battle.
Okay.
Tagashi thanks you.
Thank you, Master Shrimp Stomp.
I thought you were ushering this dead person.
I know, I was like,
Go fight.
whoa, Shrimp Stomp.
Whoa,
Get up, old man, there's a battle over there.
10 experience for stopping to heal Tagashi.
Thank you.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and stay with him since the guards listen to me and they are going to start leaving. I'll stick around with him for the moment and kind of assess where I need to be next.
Okay.
All right, so
Thornton
took that big hit with that chain. He's like, "Oh, I can't take too much more of that." And then he notices that this chain is wrapped around this guy.
It's wrapped around him several times, around his shoulder and around his waist.
So Thornton uses his last second level spell slot, and his last spell slot, my last spell slot, to cast Heat Metal on the chain.
Ooh. What have we been waiting for?
That chain slowly begins to warm and glow, kind of a brick color, and then an orange color, and then a very bright white heat. And Cleggan begins to scream.
Ooh, that is 16 fire damage.
Was that max?
Mm-hmm. 2 8s.
Damn.
How appropriate.
I'd imagine that, where it's getting hot, it's just going to slide down and just,
It's just like
slide
a
his skin.
sizzling and
slides his skin off, but hopefully it's a lot worse than that.
And now he has to make a con save.
So it doesn't like throw up.
No, so he doesn't drop it. Which, considering that it's wrapped around him,
He cannot drop it.
Mm-hmm.
although it doesn't actually tell me what his con save is against.
Should be your DC.
My spells DC or my con?
And it should be your spell DC. I think.
The most raised.
All right, so he has to beat a 14.
So he fails that. Now he's sizzling. His hands are sizzling. His chest and shoulder are sizzling. His whole belly is sizzling from this chain wrapped around it. He gasps in surprise and then screams, and he drops the chain in his hands as some of the flesh from his palm stays on the chain, sizzling, and falls at his feet, steam rising from it. And he begins to writhe around and just clutch at his body, burning his hands again as he tries to grab a hold of this chain on him. Damn. Okay, anything else on your turn, Thoradin?
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any reaction from the surrounding Yakuza?
There's about to be, yeah.
And
Yeah.
no, I will end my turn, and I'm just watching.
Watching him just roast.
Melt.
Needs a little marshmallows out.
The music
man.
persists in the background.
It is Cleggan's turn next. He takes the damage again.
No.
I thought it was until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your it's
On
your
my
bonus action.
my subsequent.
Gotcha.
So what
It's the
happens
other
is since
round.
he can't drop the weapon,
Shouldn't it just like
Well, no,
cut
he
through?
he dropped the weapon, so he's not like able to like use it to
He
swing.
can't
Right.
use it.
but the rest of it's still on him. So
Yeah.
I wonder if that does continual damage
It-
because he can't drop.
It will.
would in second edition.
It will on my next subsequent turn
Okay.
because I can use my bonus action to hit him again with the damage.
If for some reason he chose to use his bonus action for someone else, it would magically not harm him. Drop 5th edition. All right. So yeah, he's screaming. He's clutching at this thing. He's trying to get it off, but he can't. He can't. So he uses his action to try to unwind this thing about him, only burning himself more. But he doesn't attack you. Instead, he starts to stagger backwards.
And I will go ahead and use that as a attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
fuck him up, Thornton?
Is a 15 hit?
Yes.
I feel like we're all getting kind of low rolls today.
It's right on the line.
Yeah.
I'm used to those big numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That is 6 damage. 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Where do you hit him?
I just hit him square in the like where I hit him the first time.
Again?
Yeah, I just
Oh my god.
He's making him nice and tender.
This is your hammer?
yeah.
He's slow roasting him and making sure he's nice and tenderized.
Wow.
I mean, he's already got 4 cooked butt cheeks.
Your hammer smashes into his scorching belly meat, and your hammerhead partially penetrates, ripping some of his belly open. When the momentum of it carries it away, and you can see a little bit of his guts inside there.
Oh, look, Thornton, he does have guts.
And he falls down to his knees. Oh, Ninx, it is your turn.
Where's who all is fighting?
There is
Where's-
all the Yakuza near you are downed, except
Mhm.
the one right in front of you is not dead, but he is prone because he's been affected by Tasha's hideous
He's
laugh.
giggling. You could trap him
I'm
in
going-
some thorns or something.
I'm actually going to do my mushroom spores again on him.
Okay. He fails.
That's not the right one. There it is. 4.
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 poison.
That kills him. as he chokes on your spores.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, oh, God. Like, in between, like, all the, like, the laughing, he was just, like, gurgling and choking on it. It's like,
Could barely catch his breath because he was already laughing.
So what I'm gonna do is just open my hand and just kind of blow, and you see mushroom spores just kind of.
Oh, what a horrible death.
Since he's laughing, it
He just inhales it.
uh-huh.
Do they grow in like his sinus cavities and throat?
Mhm.
Oh,
The
I
Last
feel
of
like
Us.
Minx is like a low-key villain.
Mm-hmm. It's like I just subdued that guy, so he wasn't a problem. I'm like,
nature's harsh. Nature's harsh.
It's Earth Mother. I'm
Nature is harsh.
I think Galliot's only
All I'm saying is don't piss
killed
off
a
Minx.
handful of people.
Kind of scary.
Galliot, it is your turn. You see there's very few Yakuza left alive,
Mm-hmm.
and one is completely surrounded, and the other is fighting a lone town guardsman. And then Cleggan.
The music will continue. First up, Thoradin, have you used that bardic?
I have not.
Okay. Who else is near me? We've got Nynx,
Del Sonora.
Delsinora. I'll real quick inspire Delsinora. And
Okay.
how far am I away from Lilathia?
25 feet? 30 feet?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her a quick inspiration as well.
Okay.
And I think I will just ready in action in case anyone comes near me.
Okay, if anyone comes near you, you'll attack them?
Yeah.
Okay. The guardsmen continue their fight with the Yakuza, further wounding the Yakuza on the far left of the street, the one who's in a lonely duel over there. Eversayer is going to step a few paces to the left to get a clear shot and try to sink an arrow into the Yakuza on the right side of the street, which he does, and hurts him. Leilathia, the one Yakuza very close to you that Eversayer just hit with an arrow.
Ooh, this guy.
I shall try to hit him with an arrow as well.
And you are inspired, so you can add a d6.
Yep, if you want.
I shall.
Double check. Yeah, to any ability check, attack roll, or saving
They're
throw.
the same weight. It doesn't feel weird. Do I add them together?
Mm-hmm.
It's 12, 18.
That hits. How
Nice.
much damage do you do?
1.
3, sorry. 3.
3? Okay.
You switch dice types, that's why.
Is it?
The metal ones gave you good numbers.
You plague him with an arrow. He's looking very much worse for wear.
It's the same guy that just took his nose off a little bit.
Do you move or stay in the same position?
I'll stay in the same position. I feel like it's a good spot to hit anybody with some arrows.
Okay. The Yakuza on the far left, who's in a lonely duel over there, he sees how things are going, and he turns to run towards the alley entrance behind him. However, the town guard he's fighting gets an attack of opportunity and clips him just enough to knock him to the ground.
He turns around and gets stabbed in the back.
The other guy keeps fighting, kind of a stalemate over there. And Delsinora, it's her turn, and she has the inspiration, correct?
Yes.
She's going to try to use Chill Touch on the one remaining Yakuza, which despite having that bonus, she misses. Rolled a 2. And then it rolls around again to Shrimp stomp.
Alrighty, well. Did those guys move around at all? Did they do anything?
Oh, sorry. Yes, they all surrounded the Yakuza. It looks like he's almost done for.
He's like,
He's just trying to impress Lord Koba before he dies. Witness me.
Man. I am going to zoom my full movement to right there.
Right next to Dulcinora and Galliot and Ninx.
Yes. Okay. And I am going to close my eyes, and I'm going to slowly start glowing pink. And I'm going to use Loving Embrace.
Okay, what does that do?
And as I'm glowing pink, I do... everyone within 30 feet of me gains 5 temporary hit points.
For how long?
Until they lose them.
Beast.
So forever.
Until,
like
until you lose them.
What if we don't lose them?
Then you don't lose them. You have a small pink glow inside you forever.
I imagine we also lose them at the end of a long rest or short rest.
Yeah, you'll once per rest.
Oh, okay.
If you never sleep again.
Because I was about to ask,
So
but, like, that
that's-
would be a bit broken if it could just stack infinitely.
So I literally position
I
myself
don't
to
think
where
it would ever stack.
the whole team will get 5 bonus hit points.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, does that conclude your turn?
Yes, that will conclude my turn.
All right, Thoradin.
All right. So, how's this guy? I assume he's looking worse for wear.
He's about there. He's there.
You said he fell to his knees. Like how high? How high is he?
Now that he's on his knees, your head is about at his upper belly, chest area.
Okay. So I'm going to slowly walk up to him, and I'm gonna look up into his face. When you get to the hills and you see any dwarves from Orzenheim, tell them Chaplain Commander Thoradin sent you. And then I'm going to re-up heat metal. That is 8 fire damage.
It glows white hot and begins burning through his flesh until it turns black and starts sinking into his body.
And then, if that didn't do it,
It did it.
Oh.
But you can throw in
I'm gonna go ahead and
A finisher.
I'm just gonna go ahead and grip my warhammer with both hands
Mm-hmm.
and just swing it as hard as I can. Does 15 hit?
Yes.
Actually, 18.
Yeah.
There we go.
That is a D10 because I'm using it double-handed.
Sorry, I just hit the mic.
And that is an additional 7 bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
And again, I'm gonna be vicious, hitting in the exact same spot.
You bust his burning belly open fully. His intestines scatter out of his body onto the ground, and he falls forward and collapses face first into a pile of his own guts, and he expires. Dead.
Hooray!
He goes directly to hell.
Doesn't pass go.
And
Does not
then
pass go.
I'm going to get up to the wall right here and just kind of slump over.
Slump against the
just
wall.
slump against the ground.
That's pretty cinematic. He is DED dead. Awesome. Well earned.
I'm gonna cough up a little bit of blood.
10 extra experience just for being badass.
And with that, the music ends.
Alright, good turn, Thoradin. His
you.
turn has concluded. He is gone and dead. Ninx.
I am going to go up to the one that is surrounded by the guards.
Okay.
If my Just so I'm within 10 feet of him, am I?
If you count diagonals, yes.
Okay. And I am going to reach out my hand and do some more mushroom spores.
He fails.
I'll lose it every time. 7.
That kills him. He slumps down and gets slashed several times by the town guardsman, and he collapses
And
into a heap.
again, I do like I did before. I just reach my hand out and just puff of.
The town guardsmen back up to get away from that. And that's all the enemies on the field.
You hear them shouting to cover their mouths.
You got him.
Yay!
You just killed Gojo's chief enforcer.
Is there another battle that will be something even bigger than this one with these people? Or was this the...
This
is
that'll
not
come
right.
later.
We haven't got to Gojo yet.
Yeah,
No.
Gojo is every heat metal user's fantasy. He's got
Covered in
piercings everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes,
Everywhere.
even
Boner
that.
plus
Yes.
He has several on the underside of his penis.
What about his butt cheeks?
I don't know.
Studded for her pleasure.
I don't know.
His butt cheeks?
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Gojo likes it both ways.
The new propaganda we're putting out.
Oh.
No, you know those like girls with like bedazzled boxes, like for their pens and pencils? That's what it looks like. All those little gems.
He bedazzled himself.
Perfect
Ah,
rows.
yes.
All right, if you would all please give yourself 70 experience.
70. Oh, I thought you said 700. I was like, hey, yo,
Whoa.
that's a lot.
Now is the time for resting.
Yes, we probably need to do a long rest.
If they let us.
Yeah, I take it y'all are pretty exhausted.
2 fights, 1 day.
Well, the
2
doors...
fights within 10 minutes.
The doors to Katagana's opens, and they push out a dead Yakuza who must have been killed in there earlier.
Tried to sneak in the rear. The ladies just weren't going to have it.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to sneak in the rear.
Yeah.
Or was it the front?
Either way, not usually.
So there's just a massive hubbub of everyone talking and seeing what's happening and looting the Yakuza. We've got Thoradin slumped against a wall. And the rest of the party is kind of gathered up near the rear. Eversair comes out and raises his bow and says, "What an excellent battle." All right, what are y'all in particular doing?
I'm gonna go over and check on Thoradin.
I'm just like slumped up against the wall. I just like reach into my pack, pull out my my pipe, stuff it full of black sage. I just like start lighting and just puffing on it.
And I just
Shrimp Stomp will wander over as well.
I walk over and I go, "Are you okay, Mr. Thoradin?"
I'm just not as spry as I once was.
But you were brave today.
Well, we were all brave today.
Yes, but you were extra brave.
I just take a big puff off of my pipe.
I'm pretty sure that you made your people very proud of you.
I doubt that. In fact, I may have just put every one of you in danger.
Oops.
Nah,
That
we're
would've been the
already
first
in
time.
danger.
Actually, I feel like you've been putting us in danger ever since we became traveling companions, but it's fine. We're used to it by now.
I meant in far, far more danger.
I mean, I've already sold my soul to some random
When was the last time we
demon.
drank water?
Oh, he's a deity, not a demon.
Potato.
God is a few steps up.
If it,
Galliot doesn't want to acknowledge that.
You might be forced to.
Mr. Thornton, if I wouldn't worry about that.
Look at all the shit you gotten us in so far. We've made it.
Just Laylathia like yelling across the courtyard.
Right.
We're fine. It's okay.
Fuck you!
You've killed us multiple times over.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
Thornton, I'm just gonna look at you. I would worry about it if I were you.
It just makes me feel like you're going to get us in so much trouble.
I'll tell you about it, a place that's not quite so public.
Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go start looting the bodies. Sorry to interrupt your moment,
I'm not worried because we have Earth Mother on our side.
but I want the gold.
He's trying to save it for a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Thornton he's gonna. I'm sorry. He's gonna roll his eyes and just go back to just puffing on his pipe.
And then Nings just kind of walks away. She just kind of skips.
Oblivious to how terrified the town's guard are of her.
Okay. Well, everyone's share of the gold you receive 5 platinum, 12 gold, 8 silver, 5 copper.
Man, these motherfuckers were poor.
I mean, we are in a
divided
poor-
6 ways. That's.
Mm-hmm.
that's
I mean,
hard.
but look at all of the dead bodies on the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're looting the fallen guardsmen or anything. I think they'll take
No.
offense to that.
Well, the 2 over there covered in burning sugar. Some of the ladies from Katagana's they're already looting.
What about
those
what about
bodies.
the big bad?
Yeah, the big bad and the 3.
Is broke as a joke?
The big bad and then the 3 in front of you. That's who you're looting. So that's only 4 dudes.
How much silver was it?
8 silver,
And how much copper?
5 copper.
Gotcha.
The ladies from Katagana's, they come out and start encouraging everyone to come inside the inn.
After we split our change, Laylathia goes and takes a healing berry just to catch up on her healing, and then goes and checks on her on Moonshadow and horse.
Oh yeah. Eventually, trailing up behind is Laylathia's horse being led by Moonshadow by the reins. Somewhere behind, Chef's dog tied to the horse.
Don't forget about chives.
Katagana does have a stable.
Nice.
So they brought the town guards inside, and they're starting to patch up their wounds. Do y'all go inside as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
go and just empty my pipe on the side of the building there, and get up and
And Strip Stop will
Wander
help and
my
walk
way.
with you.
Some mice start eating the ashes.
like they're still burning. They're just on the.
Getting high off it.
It's not like a.
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna
it's
hang
basically
out
like the
with
back.
the Moonshadow and the horse just for a moment to
Okay.
catch my breath and smoke some sky thistle before.
Oh yeah, I'll take Chef Dog.
I was like, "You'll take some sky thistle?"
No.
Quite a bit of carnage.
Whenever you're friends with Thornton, this is how it goes. That man's gonna be the death of us, Moonshadow. I just know it.
He shrugs his little fox-like shoulders.
He's like, Where's that sky thistle?
Perhaps, but you've made a great deal of money, though, haven't you?
I have.
Well,
I don't even know.
takes risk to get reward.
Right? I should start spending it before I die from his next adventure.
It wouldn't hurt to spend a little more of it from time to time.
How about after this we go and have a wonderful meal feast?
Hardly a point. It will taste like blood now.
Or you could not eat. That's your other option.
And he rolls his eye.
God, you're grounded.
Thornton sneezes.
The ladies beckon you inside and offer you some sake, which they don't realize isn't very impressive to y'all at the moment.
Thornton doesn't care. He just takes it.
Yeah. We accept gifts.
You are
Yep.
thirsty. You are thirsty. So.
We take it graciously.
I assume it still has alcohol content.
Oh, it does, absolutely. You get all the effects.
Good.
And you've discovered by now that it does hydrate you. It just tastes like blood is all.
You get used to it.
Thornton's
So when you're
acquired a
desperate.
taste.
As far as you know thus far, from what you've experienced, is maybe it only tastes like blood and there's no other ill effect. You don't not enough time has passed for you to judge any better.
Oh, shit. A year from now, guys, we're gonna fucking regret this.
I mean,
Hopefully a year from now,
assuming we're going to be alive in a year.
we've found a cure for it.
Oh yes, to our mega cancer.
So inside the inn, you hear Tagashi give some orders to his guards to get those bodies off the street and hide them, and to go and gather up the volunteers, he calls them, and send for the priests.
A couple of the guards are like, not it on the big guy.
Is that
More
metal
like
still hard?
all 9 of you are it. Go push that monster into the house. You take the opportunity to lay back and rest a little bit.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
It is late in the afternoon, but not quite evening of day 13 right now.
Nynx goes and finds a hole.
A hole?
She goes in there and it's just her little mushroom top.
That's what I was thinking.
Tagashi waves his hand over at you and tries to beckon you to come over to him.
Okay.
They have him propped up near the fire with his legs stretched out. Remember, he's kind of crippled.
Before I find a hole, I run over. Skipping.
You were looking for the best one. You couldn't decide before he called you over.
Yeah.
He scouted some holes that you
Yeah.
can get in later.
Yeah.
This one's surprisingly rat-free.
That was Cleggan you killed. Gojo's chief enforcer. His strongest minion.
Strongest?
It is said that Cleggan
Clogging Merkin.
It is said that Cleggan is the strongest of his men. He uses him to enforce his will, but not anymore.
Well, hopefully the next battle will be that much easier, guys.
It won't be long before Gojo hears of this. You had best ready yourselves.
We're gonna need a nap.
Preferably.
You should get some rest you've earned.
Do y'all have rooms here, or is this just like
This is Katagana.
Yeah, we're at
You've already stayed
Katagana's.
here, so they have
Oh,
lots
okay,
of
just
rooms.
joking. Sorry. Sky Thistle.
Is this like a hotel?
What?
Do you have like room service?
Tagashi looks over at Thornton. Soon we should make a battle plan.
Thornton's just gonna yeah.
Yeah.
I am filled with confidence. We will surely survive.
Sure, mate.
I'll take this room right here.
It's just a completely different building.
The one with the windows.
Okay, so he goes back to giving instructions to his people, and Katagana comes down in her blue kimono and painted face, the lady that owns the place. And let's get you rested. Would you like some food and drink?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Just in case, I think it best you stay inside of the inn instead of the rooms adjoining, since you were ambushed last time. I'll show you to a safe place.
Thank you.
She takes you down the narrow hallways, past a few rooms, and she reaches for just a wall and slips her fingers into a little place in the painted wall and pulls it back, revealing a secret door. You can rest in here. I'll have food and drink brought very soon.
Do you have different kinds of food?
Yes, I have. Do you wish for something in particular?
What are
I could really go for a steak.
Give me a moment. I'll have a menu brought to you.
Do you have any mushroom soup?
Do you think they have fish?
We do. They have lots of fish. They actually have mostly, coastal
Fish.
food.
Do they have to go and kill the one cow that they have?
Not the milk cow.
Oh no!
Like they saved our lives. We have to.
No,
Not Moo Moo.
no. They had her specially imported too.
Okay, if you go in, there's a short passage stairs that go down to a double room basement area that's nicely furnished. That you can all rest in.
Do we see Moo Moo? This is
As
especially
soon as we
imported
Pass by her
cow.
throat.
They brought her all the way from Ronwood.
Which one's Moo Moo?
Is
The,
the cow.
the cow, apparently, that they're
That
going to
we
slaughter
just
because
made
I
up.
asked for a steak.
Yeah,
We only have one cow.
Yeah, apparently,
there's only one cow in the village.
according to Spoon
This is a
Jam, there's-
town. This is a full-on town. They've got
So
some
two cows. They have
Two cows.
One for drink. One for eating.
One for drinking, one for eating.
That
Oh,
poor
man.
eaten cow. Does it just regenerate?
All the beds are actually futon-type pallets on the ground. In the Miuri style.
I thought you were gonna say they were cows.
I don't have anything cow related to add to this room.
Missed opportunity.
Perhaps.
Not enough cow decor in here, man.
Perhaps. Alright, so you all just collapse down. You can finally rest.
Thornton will have grabbed the map
Mm-hmm.
of
map.
the town, and he just kind of sits down at I assume that there's a table.
Yeah, they're all kind of low, but for
Mhm.
you it's just fine.
Yeah, so he just sits
You do
down
sit
and
on the
starts
floor, though.
studying it.
Okay, start studying and memorizing,
Mm-hmm.
making some plans.
Nynx has climbed up into the rafters.
One of the ladies that works there comes down, brings you a menu, realizes that it's all written in Miuri, goes back, brings another menu.
Wait,
Wait.
Shrimp Stomp can tell us what's on the menu.
She leaves it with you.
Yes.
It
Do they have
describes all
steak?
these different food things.
He pronounces everything incorrectly.
I can read.
They have steak.
steak and fish.
All right, what foods do y'all ask for? Steak.
Shrimp Stomp definitely wants a steak.
I will buy 2 steaks.
2 steaks.
2 steaks.
Wild
Both of their
mushroom stew
cows?
or-
Wild mushroom stew.
Just like literally anything with fish in it.
I will get 3 steaks.
3 steaks from Lelati.
We
There's
don't
quite a
even have
few.
a third cow.
There's quite a few types of fish.
So Thornton, he's just studying. He's just looking at this map. He's just like, get me whatever.
Thornton with
Get laid
another
off, they have
steak.
4 steaks.
You may as well. They got to slaughter the cow. They may as well eat it all.
They have a negative amount of cows now. Where are they getting these steaks?
So we need protein for healing. And I do. Don't you see this cut on my chest?
All right, she.
Thornton just like kind of looks over as he's like blood just like trickling down his mouth.
She asks if you need anything else, and if you want Ninx, you could. You know that Katagana has stuff. She's a wizard, and she has stuff. Delsinora has already spent some money and time to transcribe stuff in her spell book. So if there's any spells that you want and you have the money, she'll have the materials.
I think I have the money yet.
Okay, it is. Let me get back to that part of my notes.
I have the. Where
It's
did I
50
put it?
gold to transcribe a first level spell.
How much gold do I have?
How much was all the food that Laylathia got?
It's free.
What?
We saved the town. We are saving the town. They're
In the
not going to
process
charge
of
us.
saving 100. Yeah, for a first level spell is 50 gold.
God, they probably think she's so selfish. They'll see. They'll see.
I don't see a first level one that I want, so I have to wait.
Okay.
There's a second level, and I need 100 gold.
You should have it.
I don't have it. I have
Your platinum.
Oh,
Each platinum is 10 gold.
okay. Then I'm gonna ask her to get me the stuff so that I can transcribe Crown of Madness.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
It's a charm.
It's a charm.
Different version of charm person.
It's not really a necromancy, but I thought it would come in.
You can't do all necromancy or you
Yeah.
wouldn't have many spells.
Yeah. I
I
like
got a cut on my finger.
Oh,
this one
can you
does.
do this?
Hold on, I gotta find it.
See, it just doesn't work that way. My middle finger isn't that strong. It's just for show.
Okay, Crown of Madness.
What
It
is-
says, one humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head and madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you manually choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature. Hold on. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach. On your subsequent turn, you must use your action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Once succeeds, the spell ends.
Nice.
So I'll probably reflavor it a little bit.
Just a mushroom crown.
Remember, that's level 2, so it'll be a few levels before you have access to that.
Yes. But that'll give me time to decide how I'm going to reflavor it.
Charm person is incredibly vague because it just says it regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah, I think I get that part as part of my...
And in 2nd edition, you could command them to fight. Would you fight for a friendly acquaintance?
Probably not.
Mm.
Good job, fish this. Sorry.
I have no idea what you said, though, by the way.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thornton, he'll just just morph this wine
Okay, they will
Yeah.
bring it.
and let me know when someone can tell me how many men exactly we have.
Okay, she will relay that message to Tagashi. He said to go out and gather them, so he may not know quite yet.
Mhm.
Alright, Delsinor will request some stuff as well, but I won't decide today which spell between Charm Person and Magic Missile.
See, I was also thinking magic missile, but I liked that one better.
So all her first level spells are not combat related, except for Fog Cloud now.
Alright, so I no longer have to do math to see how much gold I have left. You said how much platinum?
It'll be 10 platinum
50 gold, so...
for level 2.
It was a
Oh, for a level 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's 100 gold.
Jeez. So I would have 5. I'll just how you.
You've got the book.
Yeah.
And you can't use that spell for quite some time, so
Yeah.
there's no rush
Yeah.
to spend that money and put it in there. You can, but there's not a rush. Unless y'all lose the book.
Oh, we're not losing, but
We're not losing that book.
Not again.
Delsinora has it. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna.
Unless she is killed and left behind, she will not let go of that book.
I don't want to fight a bunch of like spiders again.
That's how come
A
I
bunch
gave
of
it.
snacks.
That's how come I trusted Delsinora with it, because one, it lets her know that we trust her, or at least I trust her.
At some point, I want
kind of you.
to convert all of my platinum into gold.
So I'm not going to make you, you can just fluidly do that as you wish. I'm not going to make you exchange it at the bank or anything. You can,
Okay,
if you
so
want
we're-
to translate all of it to gold, you're welcome to.
Mhm.
I guess the only exception would be if you wanted to hang someone a single coin, would want to know if it was platinum or gold or silver or whatever. So you can transcribe it any way you wish.
Currently have 209 gold pieces.
What boat are you saving up for?
Keelboat,
How much is that one?
5,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's the smallest useful one. Below that, you get a raft and a rowboat. So,
And by raft, they mean a giant raft.
yeah.
A little survival raft would be not that. Okay. So are y'all gonna try to sleep?
Yes. After I get my steak, I give one to
Oh yeah, I
Shadow.
forgot. I'm sorry.
one to Chives, and then I eat one.
Have y'all
and sip.
officially named Chef Dog Chive?
Yeah.
Chef Chives.
Okay.
Chef Dog Chives.
After a while, the ladies bring down all your steaks and fish and mushroom soup. Bring some... Was it that funny?
Look,
Some more
I've been
steak for Thornton.
tongue tripping myself, so yes, it's nice to make fun of somebody else. I'm sorry.
More wine and sake and water. Anything that y'all could want. So you can
We
chow
just get a
down on that.
gallon of sake.
They'll absolutely bring you a gallon of sake.
Nice. So Shrimp Stomp eats all of his steak and goes and finds a bed farthest away from everybody else and takes his shoes off.
Please, is there windows? No.
There's no windows. It's in
Oh
the
yes,
basement.
it's a secret.
But he takes the juice, the drippings from the steak, and rubs it on his feet in an attempt to try to make them smell as nice as the steak so nobody gets sick.
That's very thoughtful of Shrimp Stomp.
Do you then eat the steak?
I ate the steak before I went to bed.
Yeah. He's just using the
He just
leftover
said the
liquid on the
drippings.
The
plate,
drippings on the plate. Okay.
rubbing his feet up on all of that plate.
Do you all share the other room so you don't have to smell Shrimp Stomp?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also go and I set down all of my sky thistle around me so that if that's what I smell mostly instead of.
Shrimp Stomp gets the small room. We all crowd into the bigger one.
You put me in a closet with a mat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also Delsinora, she
She'll
Chef
stay in
Delsinora
the
in
Shrimp
there with
Stomp
him.
room. And she spends her resting time at the little table with her spell books out, and she's actively transcribing a spell into her book, which I haven't decided which one.
I think I want to try and brush out Chef Dog's hair, so it's not as matted.
Chives needs some work. Definitely needs some work. Some matting, some ticks.
I'll do it on the other side of the room then.
Delicious treat.
Nice hidden treats.
Yeah, maybe you should have Shrimp Stomp help you with that part because he can get rid of.
I'm putting them in like a wet cup so they can't climb out. Just got water in it. I'll bring it over to Shrimp Stomp once I'm done.
She seems completely like relieved and like no one has been this nice to her, and you can just tell that she's just in ecstasy. She must have lived a hard life and now she's being doted upon. She's very happy and she licks you.
Aw. Definitely dog breath though. You're getting a bath.
It's steak. She has steak breath.
She has dog breath mixed with steak breath.
Doesn't mean she's not getting a bath.
I bet she'll be excited for the bath. No dog ever is, but I bet she will be.
Nix is up in the rafters, just hand shuffling her cards. With a singular candle, seeing what card will fall out.
Nix is throwing cards at me and Chef Dog.
No.
I don't think she'd be careless with them.
No.
Folding the cards into little ninja stars, throwing them down.
She's just wondering what's gonna come next.
Well, we'll have to see what comes next on the next episode.
You can now listen to our episodes on YouTube at Goblin House Studio.
You can also follow us on TikTok and Snapchat at Goblin House Studios.
You can follow us on Facebook at Goblin House Studio. We also have a Discord. I will drop in Twitch. Follow our Twitch. Follow all of the things.
And please like, subscribe, follow.
Yes.
Click the button, please.
Love and like us.
It helps if you spell Discord right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.